Hey, it's Pastor Luke Hughes. Thank you for joining me in this conversation today. The first question I want us to tackle is, how do I know this Jesus thing is for real? And what's interesting is you may have heard facts and figures growing up, but Jesus approaches this question a little bit differently than what we may expect. See, the scriptures teach to the main point that God actually wants to be close to us. That God actually wants to be closer to us and for us to find Him more than we even want to find Him on our best day. So we're not trying to relationally gain experience with God or have God notice us. No, God wants to be in our life. And to that end, God wants to be in the big and small moments of our life. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And if you grew up in church, you may have heard that passage used to describe the exclusivity of Jesus, that Jesus is the only way. But there's something else in that passage too. Jesus is acknowledging the relational component of what it means to be human. That Jesus wants to be in the ins and outs of our life. That God wants us to trust Him, and when we trust Him, He'll show up for us, and then we'll know it's for real. We'll know He's faithful. God wants us to trust our meanings and our hopes and our futures in His hands and see Him start to draw those things out with us. I have a son and his name's David, and he's 2.5 years old right now, and he's learning the alphabet. And what's funny is when I give David a crayon or a marker, he'll scribble and he'll scribble and he'll scribble. But when I take his hand and I help him trace out a letter, D, beginning of David, he'll look at it and he'll point at it and he'll go, D! Because he knows what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a D. He just needs the help of his father to understand what he's doing. See, the way you'll know that your Christian walk, the way that you'll know you're beginning to connect with Jesus and know that it's for real, it'll be as real as any other human relationship. You'll be able to lean into God and know He will show up to you, for you, from the past experiences in your life. And that's what I'm praying you'll begin to experience as we walk through this together.